This is Dan. Hi, Dan. He suffers from the same embarrassing problem that many men in his age group struggles with every day. Saggy ball syndrome. Are you tired of teabagging the toilet? Are you tired of stepping on your own balls when you bend down to pick something up off the ground? Introducing a brand new product just for you. Cocksock. It will keep your boys tightly in place, so no more embarrassing mishaps. There's a patent design hole at the tip so you may take care of your business. The moisture wicking material will keep your boys from smelling up the building. Small and medium come in multiple sizes, never blue. Large only comes in black. No one will ever know you're wearing one. Look how discreet it is on Dan. Get your cocksock today. 1-800-BULLSHIT. That is 1-800-BULLSHIT. Only $69.99. Cocksock cannot be used as a contraceptive.
If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
Well guys, after taking care of my embarrassing problem, I'm ready to get to work on this video. Oh boy, what can I say? There's idiots out there and then there's idiots out there. Oh, it's so hard to admit that I made a mistake. And let me start by telling you guys that I was transporting a pallet of cinder blocks in the bed of my F-150. And I didn't notice the car in front of me slowing down at the very last minute, no turn signal until they were at a complete stop. And I had to make a split-second decision, and it was either smash into the back of this car or hit the brakes hard and take a chance of smashing out the back window. Well, guess what happened? If you guessed that I would be losing my window, you are absolutely correct. There is no glass here. The top row fell forward, ripped out of the plastic, fell forward, hit those bars and shattered the entire window all the way across. So that leaves me to today's video. We're going to remove this window and we're going to show you how to remove it. Oh boy, not what I wanted to do. When I'm looking at this here from the inside, see all the glass down with all my tools? What a mess. I would imagine that the headliner has to come down a bit. I'm not going to take everything out because that would just be a big project that I don't really have to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to work around some things. First of all, I got to put my seats down, put the back of the seat down. If you're using this video as a how-to guide, I do have a video. It's a few videos down. I'll try to remember to leave the link to that video in the description of how to release the back seat. It's kind of tricky, but I show you in great detail on that video. So I'm going to go ahead and release the seats down, and then we'll take another look and see what comes next. I was thinking, that sure doesn't look like enough glass, but I think I found the rest of the glass. Well, these seat covers are from Custom Interior, and they were given to me as a sponsor for a video, and I tell you, these have been the best damn seat covers I have ever owned. If you want some for your car, not only F-150, but they make it for several different vehicles, so go ahead and go to Custom Interiors to pick your seat covers out. They are worth every penny. Alrighty, so after finding the gold mine of all glass, it's time to move to the next step. I see there's these tabs right here that will have to come out. They're probably just push tabs, they just pop in. There's these the same kind of tabs up here that there's probably a bolt behind there for the seat belt, more than likely. Might have to pull that off, might not, I don't know for sure, but I will definitely show you. And all I'm going to do is pull off these side panels and pop those off so it comes down a bit, and I should be able to get to the attachment screws that hold this window frame in, because if I pull back just a little bit, those bolts right, or those nuts right there, is what holds this whole window in. So I just have to pop off a couple things so I can expose. I think there's electric motor down here that has to come off with the unit, I believe. I'm not sure. So anyway, look at that. And I thought that was a metal bracket. That is nothing. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna get these off and those side pieces off and pull this back a little bit, and then we'll expose how to get the frame out. It's actually pretty easy. Stick with us, guys. Oh, hi. Well, sorry, guys. I was crying about my truck. A man loves his truck. Okay, as you can see, I've released both side pieces. Side piece. And you'll notice right in here, there are the window defroster plugs. Those will have to come off just like that. Not bad at all, right? Okay, there's a little tab there, and there's one on the other side in the same spot. And you'll see this large cable here. This is the auto window cable. One pulls one way to open, and one pulls the other way to close it, whichever way it is. And they both have to come off. And there's all these little push pop tabs that have to come out because there we go. Now you can see it. That's the motor I was just telling you folks about, and that comes with the new window. So I got to pull those off. Looks like maybe 10s, and then I have to make sure that all of these clips. Oh, that just pops right out of there. How easy! See, this is a lot easier than Ford would make you believe, man. They'd probably charge you $2,000 to swap this window out. But anyway, so I'm just going to get probably a 10 millimeter and undo that, and we'll be right back. Okay, so I was able to unplug the cable here, so we don't have to undo any of that. The motor is free. It's free. But I was here looking at this, and I'm thinking one thing. Hey, this has to come out of the wind. Well, so this has to come off, and that has to come off. Seatbelt has to be removed in order for it to come out. But we're okay. No problem. No biggie. There we go. Light on the subject. All right. So the geniuses at Ford had this thing turned around back that way, so it was harder than hell to snap this out of this clip. So I turned it around this way. So when I reinstall this window, it's going to go the way it should. So here on this side, we actually have 2 wires for the defrost. Right there. And then another one right there. See that? No problem. This defroster in this window quit working. Go figure that. All right, so it looks like now that it's ready to come out except for the seat belt. So I'm gonna pull the seat belt off. If there's anything fancy or any trick to getting this off, I'll record it. If not, this comes off, and there's it looks like there's a nice solid Torx bolt right here, and there's probably something mounting it up here. But if there's anything special, I'll show it, or I might just show it just so I could be thorough. Because I take care of you guys. Because you take care of me by watching my videos. And while we're at it, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? We do a lot of stuff to this F-150. We break windows so we can show you how to replace it. That's just the kind of channel we are. Well, now that wasn't hard. Just 2 up there and 1 down here for the actual reel. And let me share this with you. This is a T50 for the seat belt. We've got a 7/16 for screws that go in here, and then a nice flathead screwdriver to pop out all those little thingies there. So, and I just want to point out, I found my turbo bars. Those are my turbo bars. That's what makes the truck so fast. You see those? Aren't those slick? Actually, I don't know what the hell those are. I have no idea what those are. If any of you know what those things are, please educate me. I might research that and add that into my notes because I don't know what that is. It's a part that's hidden. Alright, so now all that we have to do is find the right size for all of these, and there's like 20 of them or so. And oh, we're gonna have to remove this one too. It looks like a 10 millimeter to get to this one right back here, but it looks like there's not one back there. So all right, so I'm gonna get all these undone. I'll tell you what size they are. This here is definitely a 10 millimeter. I'm doing this and it's after work, and my goodness, it's getting dark fast. But anyway, just like I said, this is a 10 millimeter here. This is a 9 millimeter. So get them all out and then come back. Or wait a minute, no. I'll get them all out and then I'll come back. Okay, so now I have got all of those screws off around the entire window. I even dropped one. Ooh, lucky find. I dropped this one and I just found it. All right, so if I got all of them off, which I believe I do, it should be just as simple as pushing this window out. Okay, so as you can see, I started peeling it off. Looks like it's got some type of adhesive on it. From the kits that I've seen, there is no adhesive, so this must have been an aftermarket job here. But maybe somebody else broke it out. So I just keep working it out. You know what? Double check I got all the screws. You got that guy, got that guy. Let's go ahead and see if we need to pop it out off the sides. There we go. There we go. And there we go. So right now, other than peeling away the icky glue, this window is out. Just like that. Pull this out, and now we just pull the motor out, and there we go. She's out. So now I'll just run through and scrape all the stickies off, and I'll double check, make sure there's no other frame damage around the window, and then we will put the new window in. I'm excited about this. I get a brand new window. What a shame. So anyway, guys, that's it. This is going to wrap it up for this video. I just want to show you how to get that window out the easiest way. I did read up on it some, and it said to take out all of the, back seats and all that, and that's just absolutely ridiculous when you can work around some tight spots and get it out without going through all that. So what I will do is I will get a razor blade and clean up all the sticky stuff here, and I'm going to tape a piece of plastic up there until I'm ready to get the new window put in. I haven't ordered it yet because I wanted to make sure there was no other frame damage, but for the most part, I think we're good to go. So, all right, make sure that you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can see the install video that will be coming out in about a week or two. Until then, guys, stay safe, stay free, and don't slam on your brakes and break your back window out because it's a bummer. A $438 bummer. Catch you on the next one, guys.